Thank you. If it's okay with you, I'll just stay up here through the next 4 items and kind of take you through the series of motions we need to move forward in our project. So this first item is a motion to direct staff to negotiate with the Johnson County Library Board for the sale of city-owned property. As included in your packet, the mayor sent a letter in December indicating our willingness to have a conversation about providing land and parking for the library to come to our site. And so this motion allows us to formally start the conversation with an acknowledgement from the City Council that we would be negotiating to provide the city land for a nominal fee. Typically that fee is $1. That's a common amount used by other cities in these sorts of situations. And so that's what staff would be somewhat recommending. We'll take that through the actual negotiation process and bring you back an actual deal to approve when we get to that point. I will add that on Thursday night during our public meeting, we did have a couple of questions asking if the library being added to the site impacted the space or amenities provided at our community center, and I just want to confirm that it did not. The community center is 66,000 square feet, which is what was proposed as part of the ballot initiative and the master plan, and the aquatics area is the same size. If you recall, over the past year, we've acquired a couple of pieces of property that have allowed us to accommodate the library on our site. So I just wanted to preemptively answer that question for you, but I'm happy to answer any other questions you have.
I might respectfully disagree. I think if you get to the swimming, if you were to walk across the parking lot, you can go to the library, and that seems like an amenity to me.
It's sorry, our own, the actual community center amenities, yes.
Any other questions on this?
Yeah, the other question that I had in the process of negotiating, is there going to be, you envision that there will be some sort of protection should, in a rare circumstance, the library sooner rather than later decides to relocate somewhere else, since that's an integral part of our campus, or is there going to be something negotiated, like for example, a right of first refusal to buy back the property or something that would allow us to have some degree of control over?
Yes, absolutely. So in the negotiation, our intent is to get an active library on the site, not a processing center, not any sort of library support facility. And so we'll be including a number of kind of safeguards in whatever contract we come back with that would A, ensure that a library goes on the site the first time around, and B, give us an option that would allow us to make sure they don't sell that piece of land to someone else in the future. It is a requirement by the library that they own the land, but there are a number of things we can do to be involved in that conversation along the way.
Great. Thank you.
Other questions?
Mayor Sisson?
Yes.
At this point, I would like to make a comment.
Oh.
As chair of the Johnson County Library Board, from this point forward, I will not be participating in any discussion, either at the council, and I have not been participating in discussion on the library board, and I will not be voting.
I'll accept the motion in a second.
Mr. Mayor, I move that the city, direct city staff to negotiate with the Johnson County Library Board for the sale of city-owned property for a nominal fee near the site of the future Merriam Community Center for the purpose of building a library.
I'd like to second that.
Motion made and seconded, Madam Clerk.
Councilmember Huff.
I abstain. I strongly support the project, though.
Quiet.
Councilmember Nash.
Aye.
Councilmember Neal.
Aye.
Councilmember Payton.
Aye.
Councilmember Weems.
Aye.
Councilmember DeVolt.
Aye.
Councilmember Frisbee.
Aye.
Councilmember Hans.
Aye.
Motion passes. Next item, consider approval of change order. Tell us what that's about.
Sure, and I'm actually going to talk about these next 2 items as one. So these next 2 items clean up our contract with McCarthy and our owners rep CBC as a result of the time frame we took to study the option to co-locate the library on our site and explore that partnership. Our original contracts with both of them did not accommodate for this, and so now we're coming back and making some adjustments as part of their budget and time frame. I will add that the amounts associated with both of these change orders, $87,783 for McCarthy and $61,480 for CDC, can be and will be accommodated as part of our overall $30 million budget. We're just reallocating some of that money into these specific line items. And then the other impact on the McCarthy change order is that we're changing the dates. So the submittal of the guaranteed maximum price will come to you on February 5th, 2019, and our substantial completion date will be May 14th of 2020. I'm happy to answer any questions.
Could you tell us reallocating from where?
So if you recall, we have the $30 million budget that we have smaller contracts and pools within that $30 million. And so this is saying that McCarthy's contract specifically will now increase to $87,000, and we have contingency built in within that we can move. Yeah. So right now we kind of have a couple of buckets of money inside that $30 million that allow us to make changes like this and stay within our budget.
Any other questions? Entertain a motion in a second.
Mr. Mayor, I move that the council approve CPR number 002 to the McCarthy Design Build contract, changing the GMP submittal and contract end date and authorize related fees of $87,783.93.
I'll second.
The motion is made and seconded by the clerk.
Councilmember Knapp?
Aye.
Councilmember Neal?
Aye.
Councilmember Pate?
Aye.
Councilmember Weems?
Aye.
Councilmember DeVoe?
Aye.
Councilmember Frisbee? Councilmember Hands?
Aye.
Councilmember Huff?
Again, because this is a reflection of library business on the contract, I will abstain.